every day of the finest ingredients in health. Now I have a swell surprise. Made fresh every day.
What's going on, y'all? This boy Casey for Wrestling Takes back again with the back-to-back reviews. This time we're talking about Dynamite. What did I feel about yesterday's show? I believe yesterday's show was off the chain. I got my issues with this show, starting with the picture match that you see right before you. I can't wait to talk about the main event with the ladies and what does this mean for women's wrestling from here on out. But let's go. I believe, I think this is the opening match if I'm not mistaken. Was this the opening match? Oh, no. Oh, no, yeah, okay, yeah, it was. But they showed a little vignette of what happened to Jericho and his crew. And later on, we'll hear from MJF and the crew on what does that mean for them moving forward. Jericho was nowhere in sight. Let me talk about this match right here. Cody Rose versus Penta. I'm not gonna call him by his new name, Penta L0 Mid-Deal. I still call him Penta Jr., Pentagon Jr. And Cody Rose with Arn Anderson. This match is alright. I just hate the result. I see why a lot of people are starting to say that Cody Rose is turning into Triple H. He's starting to turn into Triple H. I didn't like that result, man. I wanted Penta to go over. I did not like that result at all. I was like, man, why did Cody Rose have to go over, man? I said, come on, y'all. Come on. I'm like, I don't know, man. You want to see the cats like the Pentas of the world, the Ray Phoenixes of the world, the Private Parties of the world, the Proud and Powerfuls of the world. You know, all these cats to be taking L's all the time. You want to see them get their victories, and I didn't like that finish. I didn't. Match was great. And I know why Cody won because of what happened last week. And Penta was out there acting the fool, taking everybody's hats since it was St. Patrick's Day. Took his hat, put it on. Actually, it was not a Rose hat. That's who hat he took. Took not a Rose hat, put that hat on. He took somebody else's hat, put that hat on too. It's a meme now if you want to go see it. Listen, Pentagon Jr. is great. This dude is him and Ray Phoenix are like 1-2 punch, man. And I like that we both are allowing them to go into a singles run. Penta is kind of like, how do you say it? Pentagon is the heel that you want to root for. If that sounds kind of silly, but I just wanted that man to win. Cody is injured. You can tell he is. I don't know what's gonna write him off TV because we know in a month or two, actually no, 9 months, right? I don't know. I have no idea how long he's gonna be written off TV because Brandy is pregnant right now. So I don't know. Not sure, but like I said, overall match was decent. I just did not like the finish. I didn't like that finish. I didn't want to see Pentagon Jr. lose that match, but it is what it is, man. So in the back, we got yeah, that's right. Before the match went on, Pentagon after the match, Pentagon Jr. actually went to try to beat the brakes off Cody, right? So then here come the Nightmare family. And everybody came out there. And then once QT Marshall came out, he just looked at everybody and then walked off. So obviously we know QT Marshall is not down with the clique no more. He is not down with the Nightmare family. He gonna have to explain himself because all we know is he just been doing his own thing. Don't know what that means. But anyway, got Alex Marvez in the back. He's talking to the Bucks. The Bucks, they cut a promo talking about Phoenix, talking about you might have beat us both single-handedly, but you ain't winning these tag team titles, right? So, and while they talking, Don Callis and Omega come out the woodwork and say that you guys are not the old Bucks of old. You guys seem like y'all just play costing as some guys who some wannabes or whatever. And whatever it is, you better get your, head out your butts because obviously you guys aren't the same. And you're gonna have to start showing us that you're the real us. Like you're the real Young Bucks. You know what I'm saying? You down with the team. You down with the new version of the Bullet Club. Now they did try to crack a joke against WWE by saying no more leg slapping. Because Vince and them just came up with this idiotic rule that said you can't slap your thigh. I don't get it. Vince and them just do some stupid stuff over there. I don't understand it. But it is what it is, man. All right. So we get to Jade Cargill versus Danny Jordan. This match was good for what it is. Obviously, Jade Cargill. This is my thing for Jade Cargill. I think I'm grateful that the girl has showed the world that she can go. I just want to see her improve a whole lot. I don't need to see her doing all that little stuff where she be flexing and all that crazy stuff. I know that's a character that she doing. I want to see more wrestling in ring work instead of doing all the flexing. That's my deal. But other than that, Jade Cargill got it. This Danny girl, she was able to showcase what she was able to showcase for the time being. But right to the point, 2 minutes, Jade Cargill came in there because everybody know what we was waiting on. This was the main event with Brit and Thunder. But Jade is letting the world know. She's taking the world by storm. And I just want the best for this woman. I want to see her succeed. I want to see her succeed in AEW. And I want to see more people tune in to see her and root for her and everything. You know what I'm saying? Jade Cargill, congratulations. That match is great. Now, after the match, you can see Jade and Red Velvet getting into it because Red Velvet was chilling in the crowd. Obviously, this ain't nowhere near over. You know we're going to get them going one-on-one again. It's going to happen. It's going to happen. It's not going to be in a tag team form. So whenever that time happens, it's going to be great. So then, let's see, make sure, yep. So next, we got MJF's crew. So we got MJF's version of the Inner Circle. They show what took place of the Inner Circle after they beat the bricks off of everybody. Mom, which to this day is still the greatest go-off segment of AEW and AEW history. I love it. They all come out there, and Tully starts first. Now, let me tell y'all something, man. I knew Tully could talk. That was the best promo I heard Tully Blanchard cut in a minute. That was an excellent promo, what he was talking about. He pretty much put over every person in the group. And I loved it. It was off the chain. Everybody just looks like $1,000,000. Everybody from Sean Spears to FTR to Warlow to MJF. So then MJF, he started talking about he loves everything what he did. He made Jericho look like a complete clown. He used everybody in the circle. And he called his new group, he called them the Pinnacle. Because everybody was trying to figure out, well, what is this new horseman group? What are they going to call themselves? They called themselves the Pinnacle. Now, I literally had to look the word Pinnacle up because I really didn't know what that word meant. But now I get a clear view of what it means. They ain't on no nonsense no more. They not about no nonsense. I cannot wait to see every member in this group draped in gold. Not sure how long it's going to be. But I'm telling you, the moment when every member in this group, every member in this group has gold, that's just going to be everything. This group has been solidified as one of the greatest potentially could be one of the greatest stables in wrestling history if they're given the opportunity. I mean, just stellar. Everybody in the group. MJF went down the list. He went down the whole group, talked about everybody in the group. Everybody said that FTR was the greatest tag team. Sean Spears was an excellent dude to do whatever he does. Warlow was a great henchman. Tully Blanchard, one of the best to do it. And he talked about himself at the time. Like he said, 24. His birthday was on Monday, so obviously this was a tape episode. He said he can't wait to take the storm over and be the guy for the next 25 years or something like that. They got the Pinnacle. That's it. That's just this the new Horseman group. This is what they're going by. I can't wait to see what kind of destruction they bring to the doorposts of AEW. Can't wait. So then we cut to commercial, and we got this match right here. Now, y'all know me. I can't stand multi-man matches. I hate them. I hate 5-on-5s, 10-on-10. Now, only reason I would like it is if it's a decent storyline behind it, and the match means something. This match didn't mean anything. This match was just on. It was like a filler. This is like, let's just throw this on the card, just to throw it on the card because I got to get everybody on the card. This is I got a little bit better knowledge of who Bear Country is. I don't know the guys' names in the group, but they teamed up with Jurassic Express, and they went against Matt Hardy, Private Party, and his new partners, the Butcher and the Blade with the Bunny. The only deal was Private Party and them actually went over, but I don't know. Like, the only storyline that kind of came across is that Bear Country and Jurassic Express was getting into it. Marco Stunt actually was the one to get the pinfall. You already know. Like I said, man, if it's any form of critique that I got that I'm going to come down on Tony Khan's head, give me less multi-man matches. Only do them on a special occasion. You don't need to do them every freaking week on AEW. You do not need to do that on Dynamite. We don't need to see 5, 10, 6. We don't need to see everybody. No, we don't need to see that. Don't just save it for a special occasion. When cats is getting tired of cats, and this is what you want to do. But like I said, match itself. Like I said, Matt Hardy squad, they went over. Matt Hardy got the win. But like I said, it caused a riff-raff between Bear Country and Jurassic Express. Maybe it's going to be a match between them. So then, we got an excellent promo from Eddie Kingston and Moxley. Moxley said that he ain't in a good mood right now. He said he can't wait to beat the brakes off of the Good Brothers. Eddie Kingston said he's right there. He said, I can't wait to beat the brakes off them too. He said, when you mess with two cats like us, you going down. And that's exactly what is going to happen. He said, they can't wait to beat the brakes off the Bullet Club. So there it is. So now, backstage, we got Christian talking with Dasha. Christian is cutting the promo, talking about why he's in AEW. And a lot of people already know that, they wasn't pleased with the big announcement, because they really didn't live up to the hype. And he acknowledged that. And everybody knows I'm gunning for Kenny Omega, but not right now. He said, I got to get a couple of wins under my book. And when that time comes, I'll be ready. It was a decent promo from him. I wasn't mad with what he said. This is what I think. I think Tony should have never said nothing about the man coming. Should have kept that under. Big Show shouldn't have opened his mouth. Don't say nothing. If Christian would have came out and would have helped Moxley and them and would have shocked everybody, that would have been like, okay, But because the fact that they mentioned and they let everybody know, and it was a major letdown, But it is what it is. So we get Eddie Kingston, John Moxley versus Good Brothers. This is a great tag team match. I really do want to see Eddie Kingston and John Moxley potentially become the tag team champs. I do, because they make a great tag team. This was a phenomenal tag team match, bell to bell. Everybody did what they had to do. But I was feeling bad for what happened in the match at the end. After they won the match, the Good Brothers, they attacked both Eddie Kingston and Moxley. And you know the name of the game when cats be trying to break everybody's leg. Well, that's exactly what they did, quote unquote, kayfabe wise. They did with Kingston. They put his foot in the doggone chair and they jumped on top of it, and they left them just laying there. So obviously, this ain't nowhere near over. You know what I'm saying? So, but that's the name of the game, because you got to have sympathy for the baby faces. So here we go. Come back. Tony Schiavone's talking to his favorite guy, Sting. Both Sting and Darby Allin, they come out there. Darby Allin cuts a great promo talking about he said he hasn't put his TNT championship on the line in a while. And he said he's looking forward to putting his title on the line to represent the greatest TNT champion of all time. And the Brody Lee chant started. So he said, I'm calling the Dark Order out. He said any member of the Dark Order can challenge me next week. Now, as soon as he said that, here comes Jake the Snake Roberts and Lance Archer. Let me tell you something. Lance Archer and Jake the Snake Roberts was an outstanding connection. Now, when they first came together, I really didn't know because all I knew, but I knew Jake the Snake Roberts. I didn't know who Lance Archer was. Jake the Snake Roberts has been rubbing off on Lance Archer. Lance Archer is cutting. He's cutting some of the greatest promos that he can possibly cut right now. So they came out there basically talking about what they gonna do to Sting and all this crazy stuff. But anyway, then here come Team Taz. I said, oh boy, I thought we was finished with Team Taz, right? They came out there, Taz and them about to start talking about we ain't done with y'all and we gonna finish it. Out the wood where Brian Cage rips the mic out of Taz's hand and said, Taz don't talk to me. Taz does not talk for me anymore. Sting, let me tell you something. The match, that street fight we had, that was an outstanding match, and I got nothing but the utmost respect for you. Cage is turning into a babyface before our eyes. Everybody in Team Taz was like, bro, what the heck is wrong with you? What is wrong? So, this segment was decent. I'm not gonna lie, I kind of am starting to get a little tired of Tony Schiavone talking to Sting every week. I don't think we need to do that no more. I think we established why Sting is here. I don't think we need for that to happen. I think these segments could possibly take place in the back if it's just my personal opinion. But the two things that I take from this promo: Jake the Snake Roberts' influence on Lance Archer. Lance Archer sounds like $1,000,000 on the mic. Brian Cage potentially going babyface. Man, it's so much going on with the situation. It's so much. I don't know where we're going. I don't know, but we'll see. We'll see when the time is. Which one potentially pop off. So we get to another little quick match. Ray Phoenix versus Angelico. It's a decent match. A little quick match. It's basically to give Phoenix and Pac them the momentum before they face the Young Bucks for the tag team titles. Phoenix ends up winning real quick. Then we cut to the back. Alex Marvez is talking to Miro. And Miro was actually working out. And they said, are you going to answer both Chucky T and Orange Cassidy's challenge? And Miro was like, yep. And then Kid Sabi came out the woodwork and said, hey, man, what's going on, bro? He said, look, so obviously they teasing the breakup. They teasing the breakup of Miro and Kip Sabian. How does this going to work? I don't know. Miro going to have to do something very terrible in order for people to have sympathy for Kip Sabian. Because obviously we know they're not going to win the match when the match takes place. But he going to have to do something going, I don't know what that is. I don't know. Maybe y'all can tell me in the comment section what that might be. But he going to have to do something very drastic that's going to affect both Kip and Penelope Ford. You know what I'm saying? Talk about he don't care about your wife. He don't care about all this stuff. All he care about is get his hands on OC and Chucky T whenever they plan on facing each other in that video game match that they get ready to have. So then Marvez runs over, talks to the Dark Order, and he says, okay. He said, which one of y'all is going to face Darby Allin next week? And Lil Negative One said, it's going to be me. And they said, no. They said, maybe in 9 years. But no, you're not ready, young man. And John Silver said, I'll accept the challenge. So next week, we getting John Silver versus Darby Allin for the AEW TNT Championship. That match is going to bang because John Silver turned me into a fan. I am a fan of John Silver. That boy can wrestle. And with him and Darby Allin mix it up, that match is going to be great. So then they show the Pinnacle chilling in the back in the Inner Circle's locker room. Said that they get ready to take that locker room over and they can't wait. So now, let's go ahead and break down this outstanding women's match. This match just basically put women's wrestling on the map as much as WWE has done it. I give Triple H the benefit of the doubt because what he did with Bayley, Sasha, all those phenomenal matches that they had, this right here shows that women If you give them if you take the gloves off, if you let the girls go, if you let them do them, man, listen, the best thing for Dr. Britt Baker, I'm telling you, has messing around with Sheeta and messing around with Thunder Rosa. Dr. Britt Baker, Adam Cole's baby, is looking like the mega star that I am so happy that she has become. Britt was very green when I first saw this woman. I wasn't sure if I could get behind her. She turned heel, and I still wasn't really on the bandwagon like everybody else was. I said she sounded like she get a little bit better on the mic over this time. I think it's been bad. And then what messed up everything was the injury, because it was the ACL tear that happened after woodwork. This woman is turning into a star before our eyes, and I'm loving everything I'm seeing with this young lady. I am enjoying it. Thunder Rosa then came out to scream out of the woodwork. I didn't even know who this girl was. I don't understand what's wrong with TK. Whatever he do, he better throw the house, the kitchen sink, and everything at Thunder Rosa. He better do that. Because this woman right here is letting you know that she is a gold stand when it comes to wrestling. She is the standard. If people want to know what is your take on women's wrestling, go back and watch this match. Go back. Now I know it's not everybody's cup of tea, because I've seen the different critiques on it, but for the most part, I've seen people who don't even like AEW. They was giving this match nothing but praise. The women, they did everything. From getting busted open, the ladders, the tables. We brought thumbtacks. You even got Mick Foley giving this match a thumbs up. Talk about he approved of this match. Listen, the girls, they tore each other up. And Reba even got hurt with going through the table spot. I saw that spot when she fell through the table. Listen, all three of the ladies did their thing. And it was very interesting when they showed Sheeta in the back watching. I said, yes, it's about time. She should be very interested in that match. Listen, people, I'm telling you right now, Double or Nothing is 2 months away. I don't know how we're going to be able to get there. I don't know. I don't know if we can do it. But if we can pull this thing off, I am personally calling for it. I don't believe AEW has had an official triple threat yet. I don't think they have. I think they did a fatal four-way for the women a long time ago, but they have not done a triple threat. Listen, if somehow, somewhere, Tony Khan and them can book, and Kenny Omega now, if they can book the story right, if they can, I am calling for the first official triple threat match, and it will be with the women for the AEW Women's Championship at Double or Nothing. And because it's a triple threat, I will make this so big that this will be the first time that the women main event a pay-per-view. I will book this so well. If I'm TK, I will book this, and I will even have a contract signing between all three ladies. I'm telling you, it just, for me, it just makes the perfect sense, because everybody is praising Brit, even though she lost the match. Brit came out looking like $1,000,000 after this match. I am serious. She got praise from everybody. Everybody in their mama praise. Everybody. Thunder Rosa. I mean, the ladies, they destroyed each other, and I can't give this match more praise than I can. It makes me happy to be a fan of women's wrestling, because I want the girls to be just as good as the fellas. I don't want especially when it comes to AEW. This has been one of the biggest issues with AEW. We've been complaining to Tony, saying, bro, get your women's division up. We don't just want the men to be great. We want the women to be great too. We want this show to be top notch from top to bottom, from the mid card to the main event to the women to everything. We want this matchup. We want this division to be off the chain. And the match that we seen last night was a standard. It was set, and I want, from this point on, all the women that's in AEW, I want them to go and follow that blueprint. Now, yes, they don't have to bust each other open, but I'm telling you, I want to see all these women that they got. Oh yeah, congratulations to the Russian girl they just signed, the Layla Lushi. I might be saying her name wrong. And she has potential too. I want to see all these women that they got do well. I'm telling you, I want to see them do well, so then we can say this. AEW, NXT, and I even want it the same thing in WWE. Women's wrestling is where it's at. You can go watch WWE and watch a great women's match over there. You can watch NXT, watch a great women's match. Impact, you can watch Impact. They got a great women's match. New Japan Wrestling, so on, so on. This is what we want. We want the women to be up to par, just like the fellas. I am serious, man. Congratulations to both Thunder and Brit. And Thunder gets the win. She got the win. She got her win back. Like I said, this beef been going on for about 6 months, if I'm not mistaken. So if this beef been going on for 6 months, how do we get to the triple threat that I'm talking about, that I am actually proposing for Tony Khan to book going into Double or Nothing? How do we get there? I don't know. But that's what I'm going with, because I'm serious. I believe Tony Khan has not pulled the triple threat route because he wants it to be something special. He wanted to be for a special occasion where he go the route where, you know what, you got 1, 2, and 3. All three. You got the 3 of the best wrestlers for the women's side in AEW right there. And all 3 of them tear the house down to Double or Nothing in the main event. Oh my goodness. Man, I'm telling you, I would love it. I would enjoy it so much. I'm serious. I really would. That would be great. You know, what do y'all think, man? What y'all think about Dynamite? You know, it's main event, the whole show and everything. I told you my issues with the show. I wasn't feeling that multi-man match, and I didn't like Cody going over. Those are my 2 issues with the show. But other than that, everything I enjoyed. Like I said, I'm looking forward to next week. What do y'all think? Hit the comment section up. Like, subscribe if you're new to the channel. And this your boy Casey Vera Wrestling Takes. I'm out. I'll let me.